Good morning, bitches. If you've ever had a bad day, get a room full of small children to chase you around and throw dodgeballs at you. That will brighten the spirit. You know, children want to be played with, and it really is like good for your soul. So yeah, play with your children. My name is Lindsay, and I'm gonna start a vlog. For a number of reasons, which we can cover here. The first being is I need community, and I need to talk to people about my nerdy things that I love. And I think this might be a place to find some people. I've got other tactics, but this is one of them. So welcome. I love the internet because it can unite people across like the world. It's amazing. So for community, and also sort of just to kind of heal myself. I know that sounds really weird to start a vlog just for that purpose, but I'm coming to find that within myself, I sort of I'm afraid to speak about my spirituality. I'm afraid to speak about my ideas, my philosophies, just everything, and I think that is because I need the approval of others. I am afraid somebody will hear what I say and be like, oh my God. And I'm afraid of not fitting in, I guess, is the fucking reason. So my solution is to just put videos out there and writhe in discomfort until I'm good with it. So I'll let you know how that goes. I grew up in like the old school like vlogging days, like when YouTube was weirder and people basically just made home videos, and I got a lot out of that, honestly. I learned how to play with my children from YouTube, believe it or not, the shaytards, just people like that living their life. So I don't have like the craziest life, but I definitely think that I have something to share. It's worthwhile. I'm embarking on a journey, and so I'm going to record it. I've been on the journey, but I'm in a place where I feel like it's good to share. Anyway, so community, self-empowerment, and making myself better. What else is the vlog about? I think that's pretty much it, honestly, for now. It will evolve, I'm sure. About me, there ain't nobody like me. So I am a weird spiritual little bitch, if you didn't like gather that. That has been like a thing that is very important to me my entire life. I remember like praying and being weird as a little kid. I'm just fascinated with like studying different spiritual practices and religious whatever systems. I like to learn about it, and I like to pick and choose the things that are powerful to me, right? If it works for you, it works for you. So I guess I'm like an omnitheist or perhaps a pantheist. I'm fascinated by the things that span time and space. In terms of like spiritual practices, and like forever people have been obsessed with the stars, and there's a lot of parallels between places that were, like separated in time and space. And I think that's very interesting. So I'm going to talk about the stars a lot. I love it. I think that the way that I view it is like when you were born, the universe made an imprint, right? And like within that imprint, you have whatever you are. Haven't quite figured that out yet. But it sort of acts independently within its presets. And then so we're here with our preset, our little sparky doo or whatever, and then, it's like these waves are coming at us. And, I met this lady who was like, astrology is of the devil, blah, blah, blah. It's prediction, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, it kind of is, I guess. But for me, it's more of like, there's a wave coming, right? And there's these things that we have to go through, that we have to learn. And it kind of like is just a way to look at what's coming and learn to ride the wave in a way that makes sense. I don't know if you've ever tried to surf, but you're supposed to look behind you and figure out what the fuck's coming, and then you, whatever, make your decisions off of that. And that's how I view astrology. And I'm not quite at the point where I feel like I can tell people what the fuck is going on. You know, I'm still learning. I feel like I'm more in the, like, this is what's occurring and this is how it affects me. So very much a student of astrology, but I will talk a lot about that. That's something I look at every day. And there's other ways that I connect with spirit, not necessarily astrology. Like I do a lot of meditation and yoga and working out, things of that nature, which I will also put on here. Just ways that, I don't know, if it works for you, it works for you. Works for me, I'm gonna put it on the fucking internet. All right. Spiritual. What else about me? I am obsessed with reforestation and all the things that go into that. You know, the process of everything from getting the seeds out of the trees to growing the seeds to planting the trees. And there's so much to that, and I love every bit of it. So I'll probably have a lot of content on here that, I don't know, you want to learn how to climb a tree? I can teach you that. Yeah, I'm obsessed with reforestation. I think that, you know, we don't quite have enough seed right now. That's another thing people don't really think about is, do we have the seed? And like, I don't think we barely have enough seed right now for what we're doing. You know, the orchards sell out immediately. And I think for what is to come, we're going to need a lot more seed. So that's what I kind of hyperfixate on a lot, is making seeds, which means starting an orchard. That's a thing that I'm going to do. Work in progress. Welcome on the journey. I'll be ranting about that one. What else? Genetics, and that's part of the seed thing, the reforestation thing. I think it's fascinating that like every living thing on Earth started as like a little teeny tiny like biochemical computer chip that like once activated builds into everything, like everything. My wiener dog, the grass, the trees, me, my children. That's amazing to me. So I don't understand why more people don't care about that. Yeah, my research interests are in tree improvement, like the idea of, you know, okay, we're gonna need more seed. Why not make it a little bit stronger, right? That makes sense. And like the traditional ways to breed it into the stock. But I'm also really interested in like epigenetics and like what turns things on and off. What things are turned on and off. That's a bit more complicated, especially in conifers. But yeah, that's where my research interests lie. So I'll probably talk a lot about that. Yeah, that's who I am. Welcome to my journey. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Much love. One more thing on the, you know, what the purpose of this vlog is, right? I want this to be something that builds bridges, right? Gives people things that they can connect to, right? Gives us substance to grow and develop on and then do something with. What I like and what I'm gonna do and create is probably completely different than what everyone else is doing, right? But we can share you know, the journey. You know, after all, we are all riding the same waves. We're just very different people, and I don't know. You ride the wave with me and I will ride the wave with you. That's it. Build bridges and try to, you know, create something beautiful. That's the purpose of this. And that's all.